Hello, my name is Emmanuel Harper, and I'm the head of school here at Heron Riverside High School. In my role as head of school, I support our community by ensuring that every scholar has excellent teachers and a vibrant community. I also help maintain a safe and welcoming environment and support clear pathways for scholars to be successful in high school and beyond. I want to begin with our core values. They inform everything that we do. Regardless of your background, our mission is to prepare you for college and beyond. We believe that every student is a scholar. We engage in our urban community, we advance timeless ideas about content, we build a culture of respect and trust through relationships with ideas and people, and we serve as a catalyst for renewal. When we say here at Heron Riverside High School that every student is a scholar, this means that students come prepared, they ask questions, they revise their work, and they seek help during office hours, because learning here at Heron Riverside High School is active. When we say that we engage in the urban community, this means we use Indianapolis as a classroom. From clubs to service projects, museums, and civic sites, these things connect learning to real life. When we say that we advance timeless ideas about content, this means that we read closely, we discuss respectfully, we write clearly, and we take on challenging classes like the classics that have shaped our modern thinking. Importantly, when we say that we build a culture of respect and trust through relationships with people and ideas, this means that we listen first and we treat people and ideas with dignity, in class, online, and in all of our spaces. Serving as a catalyst for renewal means we lead in big and small ways, whether it's starting a club, mentoring a peer, or volunteering. It's important that you leave Heron Riverside High School better than you entered. Why does all of this matter? Because again, our mission is to build a community of scholars that advances timeless ideas, builds a culture of respect, engages in our urban environment, and prepares you to be a world-class citizen. Living these core values is how we become that community and how you get ready for college and beyond. You'll learn so much more in this presentation about Heron Riverside High School, but I want to take a moment to welcome you to our community, and I can't wait to meet you.
Hi everyone, my name is Mr. Duffy, and I am the assistant head of school here at Heron Riverside. My job is to make sure that the school is a great place for you. So I want to make sure it runs smoothly. I want to make sure that you have leadership opportunities. I coordinate school events, and I'm really just trying to help you ensure that you can learn and succeed here at Heron Riverside. One of the ways that we support all students is through our universal behavior policies, or our UBPs. This is a set of classroom rules that is consistent across every space in our building. And we came up with these to try to make fair, universal, simple expectations so that there's never a confusion about what our policies are, and so that you aren't having to switch your mindset as you go between teachers. And so I would like to share our UBPs with you. Our first, and I would maybe say most important one, is to always show respect for people, property, and the learning process. We believe that respect is the foundation that is going to lead to your success in the classroom and even when you leave Heron Riverside High School. This is really aligned with our core values as a school network. It's going to ensure that there is a safe and inclusive culture here at the school, and it's going to help eliminate distraction from the most important reason why you're here, which is your learning. The second universal behavior policy is to be in correct uniform. We have a uniform, we don't have a dress code. I would like to share our uniform policy with you. Every day, Heron Riverside students are expected to wear a polo shirt and either khaki pants, khaki shorts, or a skirt. Those can be purchased at a store called School Bells, Or you could get a navy blue or white polo from your local store, Walmart, Target, Amazon. You also have to wear a student ID every day, which we provide you. You always have to have a clear backpack on, and you have to wear shoes with backs. There are some optional items in our uniform, like a navy crew neck sweatshirt, which you can wear over your polo, but you do always have to have your polo shirt on, sticking out underneath. You're also, if you are a senior, welcome to wear college sweatshirts and apparel. Here's an example of what the Heron Riverside look looks like. You can see they have the polo shirt, the khaki pants. The branded R on the pants is optional. So you can buy any khaki pants, but they do have to be that khaki color. They can't be brown, they can't be navy. They can't be black, they can't be navy, but they should be the khaki brown color. Our third universal behavior policy is we ask all scholars to use school-appropriate and responsible language. Never, whether it's in the hallways, in the bathroom, at lunch, or in class, should we be using inappropriate language here at school, and that's just a way that we foster a positive and inclusive school culture. The next universal behavior policy is we expect all students to remain awake, alert, and engaged in class. If you are asleep or have your head down in class, you're not learning. And so we place a really high value on that and ask that you always keep your head up and always stay engaged. We also ask that you are on time every day to class. That leads us into our fifth universal behavior policy, which is come to class on time and prepared to learn. We define on time as you are seated in class when the bell rings. It's not walking through the door. It's not almost to the door. It's you need to be in your seat when the bell rings. You get a 6-minute passing period, which is more than enough time to go to your locker, use the restroom, and get to class. If you are coming into class after the bell, you'll be marked tardy. There is a second bell, which is 2 minutes after the first. That is a 2-minute tardy bell. If you come into class after the 2-minute tardy bell, you'll be marked 2 to you, which signifies that you were late more than 2 minutes. Part of tardiness and being prepared for class is school attendance. We expect every scholar to be here every day, right? You shouldn't just be on time. You also need to actually be at school. We ask that all students not miss more than 10 days, and that doesn't matter if it's excused or unexcused. If you miss more than 10 days of school, the school may reach out to your parents or reach out to truancy court, DCS, any of those things. So please make sure you are here 170 or more school days. The sixth UBP is coming to class without food, candy, gum, or unauthorized beverages. This is a very old and historic building, and so in order to preserve it and in order to keep mice, critters, and things outside the classroom, we ask that you only eat in assigned spaces, which is the cafeteria, because that's a place that's cleaned every day. We ask that you not chew gum in class, bring food to class with the exception of water. And the last UBP is that you are supposed to come to class without cell phones or any unauthorized electronic devices. Cell phones need to be put away from 9 to 4, the entire school day. They should not be seen. If a staff member sees your phone, they don't have to see you using your phone. They don't have to see like you texting on it or anything like that. Just if they see your phone in any way, they're going to ask you to give it to them, and it'll be turned into the front office for the rest of the school day. Cell phones need to be away the entire school day, so that's 9 to 4. So you can keep that in your backpack or keep that in your locker or keep it at home. We know that cell phones cause distraction from learning, and so that is why we have that rule. And we ask that you, reach out if you have any questions, but that's our rule with cell phones. It just helps us, again, stay focused on the learning.
Hi, my name is Crystal Walker, and I am Director of Student Experience and Culture. In my position, I will be supporting students in the cultural opportunities within Heron Riverside. I will lead school culture and belonging activities, as well as partner with families and support students. As far as UBP log entries, we want to track how well you're meeting expectations. We do this with corrective log entries. Log entries serve as a record of student interaction. The accumulation of patterns of these entries may lead to next steps, which can include consequences, as well as interventions and support. You can view all of your child's log entries under Teacher Comments in PowerSchool. We track behavior through logs. Accumulating log entries each quarter results in different tiers of intervention. 8 logs, meeting and action plan with advisory teacher. 16 logs, meeting and action plan with Director of Student Experience and Culture and family contact. 24 logs, meeting and action plan with Assistant Head of School and Family. 32 logs, meeting and action plan with Assistant Head of School, faculty, and possible suspension. Automatic detention hours are assigned for greater than 2 minutes tardy for class, inappropriate language, jaywalking, or accumulating 4 logs in 1 week. Detention must be completed during detention hours or in an office hour with teachers. Failure to attend and complete detention hours jeopardizes a student's standing at Heron Riverside High School and will result in loss of privileges. Heron Riverside non-negotiables. We are a safe and drug-free campus. These actions can result in an automatic suspension or expulsion from the school. Possession of a weapon, possession of illegal substance, swearing, threatening language towards a person, fighting, or physical altercation.
Hi, I'm Michelle Butler. I am one of the school counselors here at Heron Riverside High School. I've been here for about 7 years, and as a school counselor, we help students meet their graduation requirements. We help them with their social emotional needs and get you connected to resources as you need. So we're going to start with our course schedule. So here at Heron Riverside High School, we take all 5 core classes all 4 years. So that is English, math, science, social studies, and a world language. Okay. And we have 3 graduation pathways to complete. So the first one is the diploma. So that is either the Core 40 or the Academic Honors Diploma. That's your bucket 1. Bucket 2 is employability skills. So what that means is that you have to be involved in a sport, a club, or have work experience. So that completes bucket 2. Bucket 3 is called post-secondary readiness competencies. These can be completed in a variety of ways, and that's something that your school counselor will help you through. It can either be the Academic Honors Diploma, SAT score, ACT score, and an internship, apprenticeship, that kind of thing.
Hi, my name is Jasmine Thomas. I'm one of the other school counselors here at Heron Riverside High School. I represent students' last names K through Z. In my role as a school counselor, I help students get connected to our school community via academic supports, interventions like seminar, office hours, and academic support day. Students are connected to the community resources that we have and provide here through Heron Riverside High School, our mental health resource through Eskenazi, and I mainly help students get on track and make sure that they graduate on time. Here at Heron Riverside High School, we are on a daily block schedule. Our students go to 4 classes each day. In the middle, we have what's called advisory. Advisory is like our homeroom. Students will go to the same advisory teacher all 4 years that they're here in high school. We have a 9 a.m. start time and a 4 p.m. dismissal. Students can get to school as early as 7:30 to wait in our rotunda to be released to either go to office hours or breakfast. Students can stay after school from 4:15 to 5 p.m. for office hours in the afternoon with designated teachers. We also provide an intercampus bus that goes from Heron Riverside High School to Heron High School each day. Our grading system here at Heron Riverside High School goes from a 100% A to a 69% NG. Credit is awarded for 70% or higher, and assignments are divided into 2 categories. 30% of a student's grade is practice, and 70% of a student's grade is mastery. At 70%, you've met the essential standards. Anything below a 70% means not yet, and students are not able to award any credit until you show mastery. This keeps grades honest, aligned to college-ready expectations, and makes it clear that your next step is to get help practice, and reassess. The support we offer for students here is office hours, which happen in the morning and the afternoon. Academic Support Day, which happens once a quarter. Students can come from 9 to 1 if you have 2 or more NGs and you work with teachers in your core classes to get all of your grades up to a 70% or higher. Advisory is a class that students go to after their first period class. They meet with their teachers to do grade checks, to talk about any events that are happening in the building, and to just kind of stay in the know about all things that are happening here at Heron Riverside High School. Counseling services happen through our Eskenazi school-based therapy, college advising, and resource and special education supports. Here at Heron Riverside High School, we are a Bring Your Own Device program. A part of our educational framework includes the use of a personal tablet or laptop computer for classes in which your student is enrolled. We recommend purchasing a device, either a tablet with a physical keyboard or a laptop, for your student. We also offer a limited number of rental devices for students who cannot obtain their own device. Information on device rental will be provided to families. School supply lists are also distributed by each teacher on the first day of school. You are not required to purchase any supplies until that time.
We're so excited that you have chosen Heron Riverside High School. If you want to reach me or Ms. Thomas, please email counseling@heronriverside.org.
Hi, my name is Ms. Akers. I'm the college and career coach here at Heron Riverside High School. My position serves as a collaborative effort between Crystal House International and Heron Riverside High School. Through my position, we do one-on-one coaching with juniors and seniors, career exploration workshops, field trips, college visits, and also for freshmen and sophomores, we do workshops as well. Through this program, we are able to mentor, walk side by side through those who are graduating from here in Riverside High School, keeping in contact with you all 5 years after graduation. Through this program, we are just walking alongside you on this journey, whether you decide to go to a 4-year or 2-year college or even do a trade or apprenticeship. Each walk is unique, but I want you to know that I'm here to walk it out with you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Justin Bennett, and I am the athletic director here at Heron Riverside. At Riverside, we offer a variety of activities and clubs that our students can join. Some of our main sports are basketball, volleyball, track and field, and soccer. Also, we offer a number of unique clubs that students can be a part of, such as Black Student Union, Robotics Club, Mock Trial Club, and many more. We want all of our students to be involved in some way in an activity because we believe our students who participate in extracurricular activities are more successful in the classroom. If you are interested in participating in any athletics programs, know that you must have a current physical on file with the athletic department completed by your doctor, which can be turned in at the athletic office. Physical forms can also be found at Student Services, in the athletic office, and also on our athletic website. If you have any questions about clubs, sports, or how to get access to physical forms, please feel free to contact me or stop by my office in room 212. Thank you, and go Argonauts.
Hi, I'm Ms. Young. I'm the Director of Enrollment for Heron Riverside High School. I am so excited to welcome you and your scholar as part of our school community. As a reminder, there are a few things that I need to make sure that you have completed to make sure that your student has a successful start with Heron Riverside High School. Those things include the online registration. There was a link that was sent to you and provided for you to complete all the forms that we need, including medical information and other permission forms. Number 2, the lunch application. This is important because it determines whether your student qualifies for free or reduced lunch. Number 3, the medical form. This is important because the nurse needs to know and be able to treat your student for any reason. And number 4, all students are required to have a device every single day. That device can be a tablet or a laptop. You can feel free to bring a tablet or laptop from home, or we have limited devices here for rent. To rent a device from the school, please visit tinyurl.com/HCS-Tech-Guide. As always, feel free to contact me with any questions at jyoung@heronriverside.org.